Hi everyone, it's Steve from Plot42. It's Friday can't believe it, 30th of June. There you go, Plot42. Just finished work. I'm working from home today. Thought I'd come out with the dogs. It's about 1:30. So they've come. I think they want to go home now. But do a quick walk around before it's bloody July. And I've just noticed, look at this. Bloody bees. That's the second one I've found today. I've only been here 2 minutes. So, not much happening on that end, like I said before. I think I'm leaving that anyway for now. So, manure still needs weeding. You see, we've had a bit of rain. We've had rain twice now in the last 2 months, 3 months. So the ground's getting quite hard. Needs weeding, which I'll probably get done this weekend if I don't get called out. So that's manure, so can't really do much with that until the beds start getting emptied, and I'll shove it all on the beds. These are the ones that the son-in-law was doing. So he's got some potatoes in there which he never planted. There's from last year, from years gone by. He's got a couple of pumpkins there, which was a bit, not going very well, so I've been watering them for him and they've picked up. And that's just weeds and flower seeds. I think there's some onion seeds in there mixed in. I did say to him come and weed it, and I don't know what part he weeded. But his onions are doing alright. His red onions are falling down, getting a bit thick now. Well, thick, the stems are getting a bit thick, so some of them aren't going to grow any bigger. But I've always had problems with red onions anyway, so his white onions have perked up. They're looking alright. Looking there, just finger. So they're doing alright. My sweet corn. Sweet corn soon popped up. There's the forms of the corns ready for when we get the corns. So it's just like normally when these get a bit more loose, there you can go across them, pick them up, sprinkle them on, like seed themselves, fertilise themselves. There's me squashes. I think butternut squashes, I think. Yeah. Me cabbages. They need weeding in there, so they're filling out quite nicely. Them, some of them are nice, look alright. These are some of the green cabbages. So it looks like Savoys. Some of these like greyhound cabbages, I think. The weeds need taking out. I'll get them done today. Lettuces, I couldn't eat them quick enough. Try to give them away, but some people took them, some people didn't. So this part, they'll all go in the compost bin. They've gone past it now. Next section, they're all like, well, they're filling out a little bit. They're the icebergs. So this year, and I've said in the past, this year I just slung the seeds on and hope for the best, and it's the best I've ever done. So I've had a few lettuces, don't get me wrong. Icebergs, they'll last a bit longer, so I'll pick these ones up. They're going to compost ready for next year. Carrots the same again. The ground's too hard for carrots in here. It's full of clay. So this year I just slung it in and just hope for the best. If I get some little ones, it should be good, but I'm trying to see if I see any. If you look in there, there's a look in there, little carrot there. Same as there, I think. Beetroot, 1, 2, 3, 4 beetroot, and that's it. And that was 2 packs of seeds, I think, some peas in there, but they never grow the best to call them. My onions, they're filling out. Walked across the bloody spider's web. So these ones that fill out too much, some of these ones are filled out quite big. So once they start getting to be big, so I can start taking them now. I mean, so they're not fully formed, but they're doing alright. I've had a couple that's bolted, not that many, but you'll come one day and then you'll have loads that are bolted. So look, so they're filling out. They're filling out. So, these are potatoes in here, which I haven't planted for ages. Got a few good few years. Same as in there, some potatoes in there. why I hadn't planted for even longer. These are ones that the seeds have just left in, then they've just regrown. So I get free food. Can't be a bit of free food. So like I said, I've come with the dogs. They're just moping around. I might do a little bit of weeding while I'm here. I did tidy this up the other day. Don't look like it. Apple trees. They're getting quite a few apples on there, but I don't know if they'll grow any good. So, but here we go. But I don't know if you noticed on there. I forgot about the weeds. Cleared all that on there. Got rid of all the metal, all the frames, and along the side, got rid of all that. And because I fall over them all the time. I do try to tidy up. Peppers. There's my peppers. I think I showed you them last time. And there's all my chilies. I shoved all the chilies in and just hope for the best. Got some timber here. That's from the decking at home. They took all the rotten ones to the allotment. Some of it's alright. Most of it's alright. Some of it's rotten at the end, so I'll get cut off. The plan for that is to cover the RBC. That container over there. Because the water's going quite green. And I've seen a couple of things online where they've made a frame out of it, round it, covered it over, so the sunlight don't get on it. So I could use the decking to make a frame around there and cover the top up a little bit so the sun don't get in. Then hopefully that's stopped that from going green. But I said I emptied it the other week, about a week and a half ago, I think, a couple of weeks, and I emptied quite most of it into the pond. And obviously you can tell how much water's in there. You got 100, 200, 300, 400, it's like 400 litres. So there's quite a lot in there. This end I ain't really done much on this one. The raspberries are starting to grow now. You come one day in the winter and then you get another ones, which there is. There's raspberries, there's gooseberries, loganberries, all mixed in. I know I keep saying the plan this year is to give it that good tidy out this year, then try and define what I need in there. The beds that are in there, the wood is absolutely rotten, so I might have to get rid of all that. Polytunnel, put these, I was a bit later, but I put these up at, can't remember the word now, put some bamboos in to hold the tomatoes up. Tomatoes on them, bamboos in there to hold the cucumbers. There's a couple more tomatoes in there that I need to stake up, but they've still stood up by themselves, so they're doing alright. This back end, not really much happening on here, just trying to keep things tidy as best I can. So there's the trampoline frames that I've took from the other end. That's wood that someone's taking for fire. There's my comfrey, what I need to, once the flowers have all died back, and the bees have had them all, I'll fill it up, fill the blue bin up again, fill it with water, and I'll be comfy liquid for this year. I don't know if you can see this, I've just found a small little bee here. It's quite windy, so just took that little chap out the water butt. I didn't have no sugar or anything like that. Give him some raspberry juice, that's why my fingers are all red. Then I've just left him on the floor, so hopefully he'll survive. And that's it, I think. The dog's one there, thinking the sheep. And that's it, folks, I think. Do a bit of weeding, tidying up. I don't know how long I'm staying. Try and get off a weekend if I can. Well, weekend. Trying to get here next month, because it's the 1st of July tomorrow. So, okay, folks. I know, just an update. Look, that's Keith's polytunnel. He's finally got most of it up and running. I put him up the other week, and he had the frame up, the bottom side of it up. He had the metal up. And I come one day, and the perspex on, and it looked massive. It is big. I think you're able to see it from space. So it's got quite a bit of growing space in there, more than he had in my polytunnel. But now you see how big it is. If I'm stood on the ground, I can't even reach the roof. On mine, I have to bob down a little bit But no, it's looking alright, that. Look how big all that is. Hello, Thief. Hello. So yeah, so he's done alright there. He hasn't blown down, it hasn't moved, it hasn't been false to bits or anything. So, right then folks, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to crack on, do a little bit before I go home. Take these to catch you all soon. Thanks for watching, much appreciated.